So I want to spend a little time talking about our strategic priorities, which are loosely organized around student success, around workforce development, and around civic engagement. And through that, really help you understand the value of Columbus State Community College to this community. I want to start by talking a little bit about just kind of some data points so that you understand the objective information about the college. We are one of the largest colleges in America. Rich talked about serving 25,000 students, which are, any given semester, the number of students we serve. But Chronicle of Higher Education, in their annual almanac, counts the number of students, unique individuals that individuals serve. And you can see where Columbus State ranks in that regard. Now numbers matter. And scale matters, and we do feel like we're able to bring creative solutions to scale because of our size. But it's not just about enrollment. I say all the time, it's not about getting students in, it's about getting them out. And that's really what we've been focusing on for 50 years at Columbus State. We are the region's only open access institution, and that really matters. When you consider that Central Ohio has really a wealth of higher education assets, to be the only open access institution really does place a responsibility on us to be the connective tissue in a lot of ways as students navigate their higher education paths. We do have two full campuses, Columbus and Delaware. We have regional learning centers that kind of dot 270. More and more, those regional learning centers are being done in partnership, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. We like to think we're a net importer of talent for our region. It's unusual for a community college to serve students from all 88 counties, yet Columbus State does. A lot of that has to do with the city of Columbus and its attractive force, I think, especially for young people in Ohio. But we also have one of the strongest online learning programs anywhere in America, and are Ohio's leader in online learning, with 45% of our students taking at least one online class, and almost 20% at any given semester taking all of their coursework online. Our diversity really exceeds the diversity of the regions that we serve, and it's something that's an important part of the fabric of Columbus State Community College. Almost half of our students are between 18 and 24, but 14% are over 40. Most of our students are part-time. They are here to take a class or two to upgrade their skills. They're here to earn a technical certificate or an associate's degree to either get their career started or to change careers. They're here to earn a bachelor's degree, to get on a pathway to a bachelor's degree. And some of them aren't sure why they're here. And that's where our folks come in to really help them figure out their goals at that point in their lives. For our 50th anniversary, we're talking about our history makers and really trying to celebrate history makers. The best way to learn about our students is to hear from them directly. So I'd like for you to hear from some of our graduates who are making history every day.
I loved my time at Columbus State, I really did. I tell anybody that will listen that Columbus State is a gem in the city because I look at it as an employee pumping machine. It would be hard to imagine Columbus without Columbus State, but also if you plan on staying in Columbus and you want to know the landscape of Columbus, know the people of Columbus, network, Columbus State is the place to go. You acquire a lot of skills that you don't realize you're acquiring at the time. One of them being, I guess, able to handle diversity. Every single one of my classes had a diverse group of people in ages, in races, in experiences, and you just get comfortable with diversity at Columbus State. I got my associate's degree at Columbus State and then transferred to Ohio State to get the bachelor's, and it was seamless. As soon as I got to Ohio State, they looked at my Columbus State transcript, they looked at all the paperwork, and it was just start your classes. You're a junior, and you have another year and a half or 2 years and you're done.
So starting at OSU right out of high school and doing the freshman thing, I was sitting in mini classes where I was one of 500, and then you would get into the smaller sessions. I think I kind of got just lost in the numbers and didn't really have the maturity that I really needed in order to get through that 4 or 5 year stint at Ohio State. Still love the university, consider myself a Buckeye. But after I left Ohio State, I took a considerable amount of time. It took about 3 years off before I decided to go back to school. Once I got to Columbus State and took the first quarter, figured out that I actually had matured to the point where I think I could get through this full time. So I really pushed hard to get through it, and it was a great experience. One of the things that I really liked about Columbus State when I was there was just some of the instructors. So some of the instructors that I had really had good work experience that they brought to the classroom. And so that actually helped me better understand what I wanted to do here in the future.
Well, the business courses helped me because I had my own insurance agency. I learned how to do profit and loss statements, balance sheets, my own accounting. I had to do reconciliation of accounts and those type of things. So the business courses were very good and very helpful with running my own business. And later when I started to run my own law firm, I just transferred that business experience over into running my own firm. Columbus State offered me the ability to be a working, non-traditional student and to be able to take classes with flexibility. I could go as early as 7 in the morning. I could go in the midday. I could go as late as 6 to 7 at night and still be able to run my business and work. And it just gave me a lot of flexibility. I feel I got a valuable start in my education.